Hey, what is up, everyone? This is Dasho Rose here. I'm back to do more on videos. I think it's been a while since I did a topic on a theory or a question that many people are probably asking or wondering on this topic. This topic has been talked about for a long time, but everyone's probably wondering, could 2D animation return in films in the future? Now you may be asking yourself, well, isn't there films already that have 2D animation in shows? Yes, shows that use 2D animation all the time, and so do and so does like some films. Only some films use 2D animation, and most of them have gone to CGI or live action. The reason why I'm making this video here is because I wanna think about this for a second. Could 2D animation return? Now you may be wondering what made you want to make this video. Well, I was watching this movie called I can't remember what it was called. It started with a V. It was a new Sony movie. It was about this old guy and this monkey guy who sing together, and he dies, and it goes to like, and then this monkey continues his goals and stuff to to give his song to the lady, and stuff. That film honestly was not great. I didn't really care for it too much. I was only watching it because I was at the shop. I had a therapist appointment. I was at the shop, and I figured, maybe I should watch it, in case I want to buy it. Because I watched Mentos and the Machines, and I think that's a movie worth buying. This one was not, though. But something did catch my eye, though, while watching the movie. And that was the fact that some segments, when they were singing, they used 2D animation. And it makes me wonder, could 2D animation return into films in the future? Now, 2D animation was used a lot back then, but once Pixar came out, everyone started copying Pixar and all that, and plus CGI is cheaper than 2D animation. So you may be thinking that 2D animation may not be worth it because CGI is kind of cheaper and better. Well, CGI, here's the thing with CGI. Although some characters do look, well, some movies do look nice in CGI. It looks too realistic, and it looks way too realistic, and I feel like the movies the people who create the movies are limited to what they can do with CGI, while animation, 2D animation, they can do lots of things. So, like Princess and the Frog, for example, that movie was a really good in 2D animation. But then they have like Wreck-It Ralph and Tangled, and although those films are really good. Actually, I haven't seen Tangled in years. I don't remember the last time I saw Tangled, but I've seen Wreck-It Ralph, and those movies are good, but their animation is kind of limited because they do CGI. That's the thing with this. Like, it's possible that 2D animation could return. It could return. I mean, it could. It's just I don't know like how many films will do it and stuff, but I don't know. I'm just like, I mean, that's what made Disney so unique back then. I mean, Disney has a lot of problems. Like, I can name several problems and stuff with Disney. But one of the biggest problems with the company is they switched from, 2D animation to CGI because their last few films didn't do well in the box office, so they switched to CGI. So Disney quit taking risk. They quit taking risk. At least with animation wise, I mean Disney freaking Disney, I feel like sometimes doesn't think things through very well. Like when Bob Iger, was buying all these properties up and stuff. But what Disney really was good at was with their, animation and stuff. That's the thing, though. They fired all their 2D animators, and I mean, the last film to use 2D animation was Princess and the Frog. Well, to be fair here, Winnie the Pooh was technically the last film to use it, but Princess and the Frog was the last original Disney film to use 2D animation. So yeah, it's kind of a shame. It really is. I think it looks CGI, although I don't hate it. I don't like it as much as 2D animation. I kind of wish they would have a little bit of mixture. Have some live action films, some 2D ones, and some CGI. I think Netflix is actually making some 2D animation, actually. But Disney kind of just stopped doing that. I hear they are trying to make some 2D animation again. They actually, apparently, one of their newest films, Encanto, they had some 2D segments of one of the main characters, whatever her name was. I haven't seen the film because I have to go on Disney Plus to watch it, and I don't really use Disney Plus, so I don't really go on there and watch it. But yes, I'm going to say though that 2D animation, it's possible it could return. I mean, it could, because it feels like some of these films are using 2D animation in some of their work. So 2D animation could return. It's possible. It's just with Hollywood, listening to the audience, that's the thing. It doesn't feel like Hollywood really cares about their fans too much, and then they care more about making money and stuff. It's not just Disney; it's other properties doing it too. There's Warner Media that's doing it, and although Warner Media and Paramount are not as bad as Disney, they still have their big problems too, and with Nickelodeon has a similar thing with Disney where they are not they're not as original anymore. At least with Nickelodeon, they kind of just been making the same stuff. But I don't know. I'll actually be making a video about that Nickelodeon later. It will be more about Fairly Odd Parents. Because I'm going to talk about that show later, too. I'm probably going to do that tomorrow, though, because I have some stuff to say about that show. But I don't know, though. I'm just, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not really, I don't know. I'm just wanting to see 2D animation again. See some 2D animation, in films, and that will be really nice. And I don't mind there being CGI and stuff, but I like to see some 2D animation in films again. Like not just segments, but entire films. Because in that movie, I think it's Verdoa or something, with the monkey and his quest to like deliver the music since the old guy died or something, which was, by the way, pretty sad. But I don't know, it wasn't. But I don't know. I'm just, I don't know. That'll be a Sony movie I'll be reviewing down the road, though. I'll be reviewing it. I'll be reviewing that Sony movie, but yes, I don't know what to say really. It's just hopefully we can see some 2D animation, because I'm not the only one that misses it. I hear other people talking about it too. It's possible if they're using it in segments, they may end up bringing it back. Now I think it's gonna be like it was in the early 2000s, where they'll have mixtures and stuff. But I don't know. I don't know if the Disney company's ever going to make 2D animation again. Netflix, I think, is trying to do that though. A lot of DreamWorks shows have been that were based on movies have become 2D animated. So DreamWorks, I mean, well, so not DreamWorks, Netflix is trying to work on making 2D animation and stuff, which is good. So Netflix is actually, I think, kicking Disney's butt right now with that, and they're kicking everyone's butt. They're kicking Paramount's butt. They're kicking, they're kicking a lot of other butts. But I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I'm not going too far into this. I'm just gonna probably end it off here, though. I know this video was kind of longer, but I just wanted to talk about my thoughts on maybe 2D animation returning. So, do you guys think 2D animation can return in films? If you guys do that, if you guys do think that, well, why don't you comment down below and tell me if you guys think that or not? Or do you guys think Hollywood is just, not interested in 2D animation anymore? Because I feel like with all these segments and stuff in the movies, I feel like, well, with 2D animation and stuff, I feel like I mean, yeah, that one film is the only one I can think of right now, but I think there were some others, too, that had 2D animation in it, too. But I don't know, though, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, hit that like button and subscribe. And again, comment down below and tell me what you guys think of this. Anywho, this is Dasho Rose out.